Now, I wanted to make a video on this topic a while ago, but it just never really made sense to me. Japan is big on seasonal foods, which makes sense because fruits only ripe at a specific time of the year. And here, the main way I see the difference is between either Starbucks or fruit sandwiches. Because Starbucks changes their special drink every month, and fruit sandwiches also use fruit of that specific month. So when I arrived in February, it was strawberry month, because strawberries were, getting ripe. You had strawberry whipped cream sandwiches. Every specialty food was made with strawberries. And then it turned to be the sakura season, where every food had like sakura stuff to it, sakura drinks, sakura... there wasn't any sakura whipped cream sandwiches, but I still feel like that was a missed opportunity. How would you do that even? I don't know. Either way, then it was like melons and other stuff. And right now, I think it's the peach season, because I keep seeing like peach type foods or like peach drinks in like Starbucks. And in the original script, I kind of had planned everything out already. Like one of the seasons that I'm looking forward to is the hazelnut season, because Japan is big on nuts. So like that's gonna be intense. And it was mostly for my sake, I wanna know what's coming up so I can prepare for it mentally and physically. But I went to 7-Eleven like a week ago, and guess what's going on? Melon season. Even though that was like 2 months ago. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Like, are the products separate from actual fruit seasons? Or are they getting rid of excess melon that's like going out of season now? I don't know. Maybe some of you will let me know in the comments. But I thought, why not explore more into konbinis? And it's not just a 7-Eleven thing, because all sorts of konbinis have the same food. Like even Family Mart and Lawson have the melon season going on right now. Alright, I'll stop myself here, because Family Mart actually has like a Hawaii season going on. So they have Hawaii themed pastries and stuff. Though there are some melon stuff, but it's mostly just restricted to 7-Eleven. So even though I have told you before that seasonal foods come and go, and it's really sad and also interesting, I haven't really delved much into it. I haven't showed you all of the types of seasonal foods that exist. So I thought maybe today I'll just go through all of them, Maybe make it into a series. Every time a new seasonal food show up, I'll just show it off. Because it could be quite interesting to see what sort of things they come up with. Because some of the sweets are so unique that I've like never seen them before, and in a month I'll never see them again either, because they'll maybe come around once a year, once in a lifetime, I don't know. So you know the drill already. I went through every major konbini, 7-Eleven, Lawson, Family Mart, to see what sort of seasonal foods they have to offer. As you can see, it's all very green. Though it's not all melon based. Like this thing, it's actually, I think, melon. Never mind, it is melon. We got sandwiches with melon cream in the middle. We got lemon melon, fruit. Let's just jump right into it. Just kidding, we need a thumbnail. And this is what we in the industry call movie magic. Let's adjust in case to an alternative version as well. Let me get the cold stuff out of the way, because I want to eat all of this. Like, to my knowledge, okay, I've tried 80% of these things and I kind of love all of them. So I'm just gonna take a bite, give you like a little glimpse, and then talk about the good stuff, the bad stuff, and then put them in the fridge because I want to eat them later. Like this thing, for example. This is the 160 yen rice cake with melon cream and sauce. What sauce? It doesn't really say, but I think it's a yellowish type of sauce. Now, as you can see, the main problem I have with this and with a lot of pastries is the powdered sugar. I just don't like the fact that it's just so powdery. Like you accidentally mishandle it a bit and the powder is everywhere in your lungs. This is probably causes more deaths in a year than just smoking, because of how macro the sugar is. Second thing I'm not really a fan of is it has a plastic outer casing, but you also have a plastic inner casing. If you don't eat this in one bite, the sugar is just gonna get everywhere. It's so fluffy. Ah, the sugar is already falling. Look, oh, I just love the texture. You can see the melon cream and the sauce. A solid contender for a 10 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10. But just because it's so annoying to eat because of the sugar, like all of this that I have on the table, you can't eat without making a mess. So let's say you're on the go, which is what I do most of the time. I just want to eat something on the go, like onigiri. You take it out of the paper, throw the paper away, no mess at all. Same with fruit sandwiches. It's not overfilling with sauce, so you can just have it on the bread end, not make a mess, eat everything, be full, and you're good to go. Those, I'd say 10 out of 10, perfect foods. But this, just because the sugar is covering everything, it like falls apart. I'd say because of the mess, purely because of the mess, but otherwise the taste and everything, it is 8 out of 10. Next up, Swiss roll with melon sauce. I have tried this thing once before and it's pretty good. Normally not big on Swiss rolls. I don't know why. It's not that the taste is bad or texture is bad, I just don't like it. Let's count the plastics. 1 plastic, 2 plastic, 3 plastic, and we got 4 plastic. Overall, looks great. And you can eat this without making a mess. Oh shit, what was the... 230 yen. And I really like the melon sauce or the texture or the structure. It has a nice balance of like the bread, which doesn't have much taste to it, and then the sweet inside of it all. But it's not like mind-blowing. It's just a good pastry, dessert. So I'd say this is 7 out of 10. It's good, but I'm not going out of my way to buy it. One other thing that you can get in convenience stores, which I really do like, because it makes me feel like I'm health conscious, even though I'm not, is these little packets of fruit. They have apple slices, ananas, pineapple slices. Right now, another seasonal thing which I'm seeing right now, which didn't exist before, is kiwi slices and lemon melon slices. Never tried this. I haven't heard of a thing called lemon melon, but it's a nice thing you can have that's just kind of refreshing, but it's also really sweet. And you don't need to make a mess with it if you... Oh, close up. Remon Meron. You can eat it without making a mess if you just push it up slightly and then just... Has the texture of honeydew, but it's slightly more sour. It's not sour, it's just very mild honeydew. 6 out of 10. I would like it to be more sweeter, but I understand that it's lemon, so it's supposed to be more sour. I feel like this would be perfect for the babysitter because she likes more sour stuff. But for me, I'm gonna put it on the side. I will finish it later though. It's nice, it's refreshing. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of sweet stuff, so we don't need to overdo it. Foolish. This is also a very seasonal ice cream thing. So what I discovered, thanks to Livakivi, is that there's 3 different sorts of ice cream in Japan. I also forgot what the classifications are. I know it's like milk cream, which is the ice cream, which is the good stuff. Then we have milk ice, which is like, it tastes more like an ice pop. And then we have like just ice, which is pretty much flavored ice. And this falls, I think, in the middle. So it's not, that's the one thing that kind of messed me up in terms of ice creams. At the beginning, I was really like saying that Japan doesn't have good ice cream, but like most of the things that you buy that are in the freezer aisle that look like ice cream actually aren't ice cream. They're more like just milk ice, which is like, yeah, it's not supposed to be. And this is one of them. Originally, wasn't a big fan of the Coolish because it tasted like kind of milkish ice. But the more I've been here, the more I actually like it. But in terms of the other flavors of the Coolish, I haven't really found anything that I like other than the main original one. This is just a nice pouch. Very artificial. Probably, again, not gonna ever buy this again. I'd say 5 out of 10. It's not bad, but if there's better versions of this, I just go with those. It's on the same level as buying banana candy. Like, banana is the most artificial flavor out there. And I don't really like anything banana flavored, but it's not necessarily bad either. And now we're getting to the interesting stuff. Cream puff with melon, cream, and jelly. Any bets for how many layers of plastic this has? Oh shit, just one. Which is the outer casing. Not bad. How it looks like on the inside. Like a nice tight bolt. All right, this is the first thing that I'm not a fan of. I don't know why. It's probably the cream puff texture. It's just very elastic. And I think the melon cream inside, it's just too much. So it overpowers everything else and I don't like the taste of it anymore. I'd say this is a 3 out of 10. I will not be finishing this. But now, this I haven't tried. This is melon, just melon. There's nothing else written here in English. It looks like there's multiple ones, but also like there's cream in the middle. So maybe there's 2. I don't, let's find out. Okay, yeah, there is 2 of these in one package. Tiny thing with, I assume, cream in the middle, whipped cream. This thing in here is very chewy. It's like rice-based kind of. Interesting. I don't know how I think about this yet. 7 out of 10. I kind of do like it, but it feels a bit too artificial for being anything higher than that. I like the fact that it's not too sweet, the sweetness doesn't overpower it, and that it's also doing something extra with the texture. It's not just bread with like whipped cream in the middle, which makes it more chewier. For the final two, both of these I've had, both of these I do like. So let's start with melon pan with lemon cream. Look at it. I know I said prices for everything before, but I've kind of forgot. This is 168 yen for this. It's like $1, damn. God damn. Honestly, solid. You get the classic melon pan taste with this, with a more sour lemon inside. In this case, I don't mind it. Like, it's a perfect combination. 9 out of 10. Not too much cream that it overpowers, but also not too much bread where it just becomes very bready. Now let's try melon pan with whipped cream. The bread is much more stronger, so it's more of a normal melon pan in that regard. Like, the looks of it is already more of a normal melon pan. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, in the previous one, the bread definitely was much more chewier or softer. This one is like crisp, nice. And again, it doesn't just have whipped cream inside, even though it says it has whipped cream, but it also has like the melon cream and just the perfect amount. So I'd say this is actually a 10 out of 10. I do like this a lot. This is like, in terms of melon pan, I'd say this is a perfect melon pan. Though a normal melon pan is also like a 10 out of 10 for me. One question though, why doesn't fruit onigiri exist? I understand fruit sandwiches, you know, bread is basic. It goes together with savory and sweet stuff, so you can have like melon pan, like whipped cream sandwiches, very nice, but why not rice? Like, rice can be sweet as well. You make rice pudding, rice desserts, why can't you just put fruit inside the rice or whipped cream inside? If you know a place that has fruit, rice, onigiri, let me know. I need to get that. But that's been all for today. See you in tomorrow's vlog. Subscribe if you want to see more daily vlogs. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Man, I'm gonna eat good today. And by good, I mean I'm gonna fuck my caloric intake up immensely by just eating pure sugar.